Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and he has... What do you think, Sarah, this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Ms. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
How's everybody doing? Good evening to everybody. A little bit late, but we are coming in live for you guys. Direct from Tijuana, Mexico, live broadcasting for you guys. Share this video. Help us share this video and break the algorithms. Give it a like in Facebook and also at YouTube. We are live on 2 platforms. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana. And God bless the United States of America. Good evening to every single one of you. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining this late evening live feed. As this news that we're about to give you, it was an article that it was released on the 25th of May. As this has been occurring in Michoacan, there's a big problem. There's a humongous problem in our country of Mexico. It is the incompetent government that has been completely incapable of controlling the cartel activity more now than ever. More now than ever. And this is an unbelievable, event that is happening in the city of, in the state of Michoacan. Michoacan that has a lot of cartel activity with the CGNG cartel activity, which has been dominating and which has been, practically taking over the land of the farmers and the indigenous people of Michoacan. This has created people to flee, to leave their homes, to leave their land, and to ultimately go and ask for asylum. It is sad. It is sad to say this, people, but it's the organized crime has taken over our country, completely has, the authority and has the complete, determination to take over the land of our people and to take over the security and the comfort of our lives, really, practically like that. It is unbelievable that our president, Andrés Manuel López Obrador, has been so incapable of handling this, has been so incompetent on handling this, has been so irresponsible of handling this, has been so irresponsible with the people of Michoacan are in trying to handle this situation. Now, This is an article that it was released, and it was really difficult for this newspaper to give this information away. CGNG, that is the cartel that is dominating our country, attacks with drones explosives to the people of Michoacan and invades municipal cities with, military tanks and buses that they're protected, they're blindados, they're overprotected, so bullets cannot go in. The windows are blinded. Supposedly, that is the way that they say it. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it. They're bulletproof. The windows are bulletproof. So the CGNG has attacked with explosives to people of Michoacan. This, the groups of auto defense group, the auto defense group, the civil auto defense group, and the people and the authorities over there, they are in maximum alert right now. They are in maximum alert. This is a photo of the CGNG, how it looks right now. Now, I am doing this live feed right now. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. God bless every single one of you. Thank you for joining in. Buy me a coffee. It's on top of the link if you guys want to cooperate and contribute to our independent reporting. Thank you so much. Buy me a coffee, and also our PayPal is on the description box. So thank you for cooperating for our independent reporting. This is how the CGNG looks. And you got 18 Democrats in the United States of America sending a letter to Anthony Blinken and telling Anthony Blinken to talk to Marcelo Ebrard, that is the International Counselor of International Relations, telling him to, to disarm and to stop the militarization of Mexico, because it's hurting, our Mexico. It's hurting Mexico. It's hurting Mexico. So you got 18 or 19 Democrats that they think that militarization of Mexico, it is incorrect. And you got this picture right here, which these people are attacking with drones and explosives. And also they're taking over and they're invading municipal cities with tanquetas, that is basically an automobile that looks like a military tank, and camiones blindados, that is buses that they are bulletproof, approved. So these people are basically in high alert. They're saying grupos de autodefensa, pobladores y autoridades reportaron alerta máxima. The groups of auto defense that they have been protecting the people inside of the state of Michoacan. The people that they are inside the town, the normal municipal people that they live there, that they just want to make a living. They just want to live. And also the authorities, the same authorities, the federal authorities, the municipal authorities have reported maximum alert. This is unbelievable. And it says right here on the bottom, it says Morelia, that is the capital of Michoacan. It says authorities and people from different communities of Tepalcatepec, Michoacan, that is a municipal city. They reported that the Cartel Jalisco New Generation has initiated a new attack to people in that particular place of Tepalcatepec with drones that they are equipped with explosives of C4. This is unbelievable. People are getting attacked with explosives of C4 with drones. Unbelievable. And you got 19 Democrats in the United States of America saying that stop the militarization of Mexico because we need civil police. And it says the first information that they were reporting a criminal group that it was mobilizing through the road of that communicates Tepalcatepec with Cualcoman through the small routes. They reported this attack in the part of the mountains. And it says right here, invasion terrestre, territorial invasion by the CGNG. The people that live in that particular part, they denounce and they say, they complain that the Cartel Jalisco New Generation, they are invading by land. with monstrous. Look at the word monstruos. Camiones blindados monstruos. They're talking about monster bulletproof trucks. Holy cow, people. This is how the humble people of Michoacan are describing these automobiles. They describe them as monsters. Monsters trucks that they are bulletproof equipped, and they are equipped with caliber 50 equipment. They also said that there was a big convoy that it was mobilizing with several SUVs or vans with a lot of people that they were armed with rifles of high power, high quality, high power equipment. Amazing. And due to the to this invasion and due to these attacks to the people and to the authorities and also to the auto defense groups, that they're civil police, they have declared themselves into maximum alert, and they are ready to repel in the offensive. That is, they are ready to go to war. Where is President AMLO? Where is the National Guard? Where is this news? Why is this news not national, international news? Why the left in the United States of America is not talking about this? Why? They're saying that the borders are controlled and that everything is under control on the other side of the border. Why? Why nobody is addressing this issue? This is the number one reason why people are leaving their homes. Imagine living under this climate, under this atmosphere. Imagine living under this attack. Imagine living and just walking outside of your house and you see a drone dropping a bomb of C4. I'm sorry for the word, the B-O-M-B. Imagine that. Imagine that. So this is a critical situation which is happening in the part of Michoacan, which, Aguililla, that is another municipal city of Michoacan. It is a no-law zone. Nobody owns that land. Aguililla, Michoacan, it is a place also where the authorities are not even allowed in. The authorities, the army, the National Guard is not even allowed into Aguililla, Michoacan. There's no law. It's lawlessness right there in that town. Whoever lives in Aguililla is part of it or is just really lucky to not be part of it. And this is how it looks right now, the organized crime over there. Unbelievable, people. What the people of Michoacan are going through, and what this communist president of our country, of Mexico, who wants to be a communist president, this is what he is not controlling. And they're going to say, oh, the past presidents did not control it also. And it is an effect from the past presidents. They were the ones that they armed this army. And now they wanted to, like, oh my God, stop with this. They need to do something now. They need to do something now. Is this amazing that nobody talks about this situation and what is going on in Michoacan? And I was talking also about how in Guerrero, that is a really close state to Michoacan, in the mountains of Guerrero, they are selling the child. They're selling the little girls, the minors, to marriages. And that is a humongous problem. They're selling them between the quantities of $2,000 and $18,000 due to a Mixteca, that is a tribe, a mystic culture, indigenous culture, custom. So that is, in this part of the country, oh my God, there's a lot of irregularities and nobody's taking control of it. For God's sake, who is going to step in and say something, man? And imagine being invaded with drones that they are carrying C4. Imagine that. Drones that they are carrying C4. These people are high equipped. They got high quality equipment. They are not your typical average Joe. They are highly equipped, and they are prepared for any repercussion. Any repercussion, they are prepared. They're not just, just there to just walk in the park. No, they're really prepared for any repercussion. And this is absolutely out of hand now. Poor people, man. I'm just so upset and so sad for the people of Michoacan, for the people of Tepalnatepec, for the people of Lázaro Cárdenas, Aguililla, Rancho Los Olivos, Nueva Italia, Apatzingán, for all those places, beautiful places, Pátzcuaro, Michoacán, for all those places. They're beautiful, man. Michoacán is a beautiful state, a beautiful place. It's just an unbelievable failure what our government and our communist government it is doing. This is horrible. How's everybody doing? Oscar Blue right here, 16 minutes and 58 seconds into this live feed. And I was bringing up the topic of the cartel, the CGNG, organized crime cartel, attacking people in Michoacan with drones and dropping C4 bombs on that town, taking over and invading with semi-trucks that they look like, it's a semi-truck practically, that it is bulletproof, protected, and also they're talking about, kind of like military tanks that they are military made. You guys have seen a really viral video by the CGNG cartel that it looks like a military tank, but it is handly made. It is custom made, and also the people are saying that they're getting, invaded by drones that they are carrying C4 explosive. So it is just unbelievable what is going on over there. And the people and the authorities in this part of the Michoacan, they have declared themselves in maximum security level right now. It is high alert right there. And I don't know where the president is at. I don't know where the governor of Michoacan is at. I don't know where the municipal presidents are at. I don't know where the National Guard is at. I don't know where the general of our military is at, saying something about this. For God's sake, it looks really bad on you guys. If you guys are really in, collided and with these people, for God's sake, just try to just do something about it, just to make people look like, oh, they're doing something about it. Just don't be quiet and just cornered in some place and not talking anything about it. Holy cow. It is so obvious what the government of Mexico has always have done, as corrupted as it has been. And this is how people are arriving to the border, leaving their houses, leaving their homes, leaving their property. Mexican people, Mexican indigenous people, Mexican farm people, leaving their property, leaving their homes so they can go to another country and ask for political asylum under attack of drones and C4 explosives. For God's sake, what are you going to do? What do you plan to do? How can you go to war with these people? It's just unbelievable. And you got 19 Democrats in the United States of America who they're saying, you know what? Mexico needs to stop militarizing. Mexico needs to stop militarizing, their country. What are you gonna? Where is the brain of these Democrats, man? Where is the brain of these people? It's just unbelievable. Now, touching in another subject, and I want to do a really quick live feed. I don't want to extend myself because it's kind of late. So it's a 1-year anniversary of this. And I don't know if I want to call it an anniversary. This article was released by liberal and by leftists, really all the way left and all the way liberal KPBS. And it was released by Joe Hernandez right here, and Joe Hernandez, because they changed their last name as soon as they walk into the United States of America. Your name is not Hernandez, all right? Just for you guys to know, to all you Hispanics, that you're changing your name. Your name is not Lopez. Your name is Lopez, okay? Your name is not Rubalcaba. Your name is Rubalcaba. Your name is your last name is not Hernandez. It's not a G. Pulling the her. No, it's not Hernandez. No, it's Hernandez. All right. Please, I'm addressing this issue because a lot of people that they just jump the other side of the wall and all of a sudden they forget how to speak Spanish. Hey, ¿qué hubo, paisano? How you doing? See, and I was saying, shut up. Don't ever forget where you're coming from, and don't ever forget your last name, how it's pronounced. It is not Hernandez. It is not Lopez. And it's not Ramirez. It is Ramirez Hernandez Lopez, like it is. So this article was released by Joe Hernandez on the 25th of May of 2021. You see, right here, my partner, Real Anthony Apoya, was here not too long ago. And this is George Floyd Square. Apparently, one person was shot near the site of George Floyd's murder on the anniversary of this death. For God's sake, what a way to respect this, man. What a way to respect the 1 year. I don't know if I want to call it anniversary or not. I don't know if it is an anniversary or if it's not an anniversary or whatever you want to call it. 1 year of this tragic event. Now, I don't want to talk too long about this subject because I'm not in the United States of America, but, Black Lives Matter has extended worldwide with their narrative of police brutality and abuse of power, and also the narrative of systematic racism that they're trying to implement over here in Mexico, saying that nationalist people and Mexican people, they are really racist because they are, protecting their land and they love Mexico, and it is Mexico for los Mexicanos, Mexico for the Mexicans. So they believe that that's a systematic racism. So that is what they're saying. So after 1 year, I remember watching this. I remember exactly where I was. It was in the evening, and I was in El Paso, Texas. I was in El Paso, Texas, with Anthony Apoya. I was in his house, and we were sitting down, and we did not watch the exact moment when it happened, but we were watching as the riots started to develop little by little, little by little, and we were like, "Wow, man, this Minnesota is burning up." So I remember that day. I remember clearly where I was sitting down. I was sitting down at his living room and his couch, and we were watching. And Anthony was streaming on one phone, and we were just watching the whole thing go down. Now, after 1 year, there's a lot of questions that I, as a Mexican, that I have seen my neighbor, the United States of America, that since I was young, I admired the United States of America like the best country that exists in the world. That's why everybody wants to go there, right? And I have said this repeatedly. I used to go to the Miramar air shows to watch the Blue Angels and to honor the military of the United States of America, and to see the jets do their thing, and to go on the enormous military ships and all this kind of stuff. So as a young guy, as I was a young boy, I used to admire a lot the United States of America, the military, everybody wanted to be a part of it. You grow up and you start seeing all this division now. As a mature man, 40 years old now, I'm watching this that happened last year, and I'm still waiting for the solution. I'm still waiting for it. The United States of America has always been a country that has the power for solutions, that has the power to say no, that has the power to say yes. The United States of America has the authority that in every part of the world that they stand, a United States citizen is powerful. It is, it is so powerful, their presence there, just by saying, I'm a U.S. citizen, like, oh my God, you have a beautiful life, probably. It's just so, it's just so different. The perspective that you have on every country, as you are mentioning, every country. You're from Germany. Oh my God, you have a lot of authority, probably. You're from France. Oh my God, high class people, you know. Oh, this is the perspective of how they have people from different countries. You know, that's systematic racism, Oscar. That's not systematic racism. Stop being a pamphlet and a cornflake and a snowflake, please. For God's sake, stop. So, as a year went by, I'm still wondering, and these are questions that I am going to ask to the people that they are involved in this organization, this Marxist leftist organization that is called Black Lives Matter. And it has been openly talking about that they are Marxists and they are leftists and they are progressive, you know, activists, that they are support Black Lives, they support Marxist, you know, agenda. So I will ask these kind of questions. First and foremost, this is the first question that I will ask. Have we come into a solution? Has it stopped? Has your idea of systematic racism has stopped? Has the idea of blaming everything on law enforcement, has it helped? In what way it has helped? Has, you know, the being fair to crimes in different races, because Black Lives Matter is a support to black people being oppressed and being, you know, oppressed by police brutality and abuse and being, you know, racist to specifically black people. Has that already been resolved 1 year from now due to this event? Has the lootings and the riots that they have cost millions of jobs and they have cost millions of dollars, has that, you know, overturned into something positive? Why the riots and the looting stopped in elections? Why now, you know, now I don't hear no police brutality. I don't hear no abuse of power. What has happened? Have we had a solution? Has there been justice? Because sentencing Derek Chauvin, it is justice for what he did on an incompetent move of what he did for 8 minutes or something like that. But has, you know, a positive message to the American population? Has something changed? Just wondering. These are my first, you know, my first questions. My first questions right at the bat. Now, if we go to the logistics, and the logistics are this. These are the logistics. All the money that Black Lives Matter has received. How many communities have Black Lives Matter helped? How many communities has Black Lives Matter taken out of poverty with all those millions and millions? How many communities they have helped with black on black crime? How many communities they have helped with black on black violence and gang violence? How many communities they have helped with children that they don't have a father so they can put the narrative of family first? How many communities they have helped with addictions? Black communities with addictions. How many communities, black communities, they have gone down in violence and delinquents, and ultimately in all the in drug distribution and all of that? Has the money of Black Lives Matter has been spent correctly in helping the communities? 1 year from now. This is the first year of my questions. And, you know, a leftist is going to be like, oh, come on, Oscar, it's just been 1 year. And we are grieving the enormous oppression and the enormous trauma, because that is a trauma. I was, for God's sake, Anthony shared a something. Oh my God. Oh, holy cow. Let me just see if I can find it. Let me, and these leftists, I can't move forward because I have really a disorder to try to concentrate with one thing and another. So if I put my mind in another thing, I will concentrate on that one and I cannot leave without saying it. So there was a woman. I'm saying because this is the way that the left thinks. This is the way that the left thinks. There's a woman that in El Paso, she jumped into a zoo, and she was with with what are they called? They are called oh my god, they're kind of a certain kind of monkey, and they're a certain kind of monkey. So this woman jumped into the pool where there are monkeys, and she fed them some kind of bread or something, and then she went out. But she belonged to a law firm, and the statement from the law firm is really funny. Before I advance to this, the statement of the law firm is really funny. This is how liberals think, man. This is why I'm asking this question. So this is how they think. He says, we learned this morning that the individual who was filmed trespassing in the spider monkeys enclosure of the El Paso Zoo was an employee of Lovett Law Firm. She has been terminated. The firm has always been a strong supporter of animals and animal advocacy. We absolutely do not condone this irresponsible and reckless behavior. We support the El Paso Zoo, and our thoughts go out to the spider monkeys. Our thoughts go out to the spider monkeys, Livy and Sunday, that they are the spider monkeys, that they were inside the pool where this person jumped over and tried to feed them. So they have Livy and Livy is one of the spider monkeys, and Sunday is another one. So this guy is saying, it's a leader of this law firm, man. He's saying our thoughts go out to the spider monkeys, Livy and Sunday, and hope that they will recover from this very traumatic experience. For God's sake, they're monkeys. So, leaving that alone, oh my God. Oh no. Why these people do that to themselves, man? Why they do that to themselves? So leaving that alone, going back to the topic, because I don't want these leftists to be, in a way, offended by my comments. 1 year from now, has something been accomplished to fight against racism? Has something been accomplished to fight against the abuse of power or police brutality? Has something been done to unite the population of the United States of America? I'm not going to criticize the Black Lives Matter organization. I'm just going to say the truth. There are a Marxist leftist organization. That is the truth. There's no doubt about it. They have said it themselves. But I am going to ask these questions, as a lot of people should ask these particular questions. What has happened with these type of solutions that they were consistently pushing as they started their Marxist leftist movement, that it became a whole country movement? And then after that, it started in the UK, and then after that, it started in and they tried to start it in Mexico, but everybody kicked them out. It's really difficult to do it over here. They started doing it on other parts of the world, but sports figures started wearing the Black Lives Matter shirt. Sports leaders started kneeling down on the national anthem of the United States of America. Total disrespect to the national anthem of the country of the United States of America. They created a national anthem for Black Lives Matter. They started giving statements against the police, like the recent one that LeBron James just did, that just said you're next to another police officer, that apparently he was in the middle of an event, that it was a horrible event where another young lady tried to stab another lady. He had to take the solution. All these kind of sports figures and all these kind of people. Where is the accomplishment right now? And I'm a brown Mexican, born in Mexico. So I want to know, where is the accomplishment right now? Have all these questions that I just asked, has something been done? Is the United States united? Is the United States united? That is the number one question. It is so sad that the most powerful country in the world right now, it is so divided by these leftist organizations and by these, progressive organizations that they are just to destroy and to divide. And ultimately, like Karl Marx has said, Carlos Marx said, they are, organizations we need to confront to obtain the power, and we need to divide to obtain the power. It is a communistic ideology. Look what they did to Venezuela. It's exactly the same. So those are my questions until 1 year of this. We will come back 2 years from now, another year from now. God permit me to be alive and to be healthy and to be still broadcasting for you guys 1 more year. But if we come back next year and we are here broadcasting you, whatever part of the world I am at, I will do exactly the same live feed. I will ask these questions again, because these questions need to be asked to these people that they are pushing this narrative, and they're destroying cities, and they're looting, and they're progressively, contaminating the new generation of new kids with their hateful ideology. So it is more important to know, is this going to continue? Is this hateful, racist narrative going to continue in the United States of America? Has it been? Where's the solution? Do we have a solution? Do the United States of America have a solution right now for this? It's unbelievable. How's everybody doing? Oscar Blue, right here for every single one of you, broadcasting you on this 25th of May in Tijuana, Mexico. Live for you guys. It's 9:34 in the evening, 12:34 at East Coast time. Thank you so much for everybody that is watching. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link if people want to cooperate and contribute to our work. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. Thank you so much for people that they are contributing. If you guys want to ask a question, you can go to Buy Me a Coffee. You can become a supporter. Not necessarily you need to do something or donate. You can become a supporter, and you can become a follower and buy me a coffee. So eventually, ultimately, there's going to be, there's going to be podcast and Buy Me a Coffee. So let me read the comments right here, as we have seen some comments, and I will read a comment that is right here from Miss Raquel. Somebody also anonymous, and also Ms. Jan. Also, thank you so much for your beautiful contribution. So and also all the anonymous people. For God's sake, thank you. And try to put a comment there, man. Put a comment. Don't be afraid. I will read it. So Miss Raquel says this comment that is, says this comment. Please continue to help our children, she says. The Freemasons of the world are murdering our children for their adrenochrome. Dear God, please help us stop these demons. Please bless those like Oscar, expose and stop the demonic people, animals from these heinous crimes against humanity. Thank you so much, Ms. Raquel. God bless your heart. God bless your heart. We're trying to do the best that we can. And, it is, when we do boots on the ground work, we do it and we try to expose as much as we can. And we ask the questions as much as we can. When we don't do boots on the ground work, we try to expose as much as we can right here. So it is just, it depends on what area and what situation I am, I'm in the moment. So I'm trying to do the best that I can and to my capacities and capabilities. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. God bless you all. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero, in every platform. Also, you can follow Ben Berko on Real America's Voice News. Also, Will Johnson, and let's talk about it. Be sure to, to follow and subscribe to the channel of Will Johnson of Unite America First, and also Will Johnson at YouTube at Let's Talk About It. Follow Miss Sarah Carter from Fox News. Follow her also in all the platforms that exist. Thank you so much for another live feed late in the evening. God bless you all. Stay safe. Viva Mexico, y por siempre Mexico. God bless the United States of America, and God bless the world. And like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country's first. God bless.
Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and he has... What do you think, Sarah, this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.